Did you know there's a shadow government globally? Did you know there's a shadow military globally? Did you know there are cures for cancer, diabetes, and other chronic illnesses that have been kept from you? Did you know that there is a secret space program in the military industrial complex on your planet? Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, or GISIC, brings together the greatest whistleblowers in disclosure on the entire planet to give humanity the truth. GISIC 2024 was beyond my wildest dreams. Each year it's got bigger and bigger, and this year it went up 10 levels.
The first year was kind of set the bar, was life-changing for me and a lot of people. The second year was very good, and then my personal information evolved. And this year, the caliber of all the speakers and everything, thus far, it's been the best one ever.
This year it was a level higher in everything, absolutely everything.
I mean, this is like, if you could dream up the perfect environment, the perfect conference, and the perfect people, that would be this. There isn't anything I found that's better. Nowhere, ever. And I'm old. I'm 71. I've been around the block a few times. I've never seen anything this good before.
I love being here.
The camaraderie that is here is just blowing me away.
It's good. Everybody's super friendly and positive, and it's been a really great connection.
We're like a big family now. I met a load of beautiful friends through this.
The entire event is mind-blowing.
Everyone's very excited. Everyone's coming together. Everyone has something exciting to talk about.
A lot of people have a little itch in the back of their head and they don't know how to scratch it. This is the kind of place where you can come and you can scratch it. You can find out all kinds of interesting information about all sorts of fascinating topics.
The different types of people that are attending the GSIC. There are an incredible amount of ex-military, ex-defense contractors, PhDs from all over the world. And what's interesting is that they love GSIC. They love the format, they love the forum, they love the presentations, they like the frequency, the energy of it.
The audience that comes to a GISIC, not just the ETs, not just the military, they raise the frequency so high. They are so full of love, and you can feel that love and you can feel that frequency, and it is so healing.
The frequency was the love. And the love is the most important power in the universe. And in this room, I felt this high-level energy.
Jean-Charles et moi, on a fait beaucoup de câlins, beaucoup de photos, et cette connexion avec les gens, c'est vraiment important pour moi.
You come here and you're around like-minded people who are all seeking answers to similar questions concerning extraterrestrial life, UFOs, inner Earth civilizations, and where do we fit into the big picture. So you're around like-minded people, so there's this consciousness field that's generated, and it does change you. You are more open, more receptive to information, and that can be life-changing for people.
And when you're in a community of people who don't think you're crazy for believing that there's more, there's healing that happens.
I love to just, rub elbows with the vendors and talk about the science of their technology and their products and whatnot, and the healing benefits. It's always been so good.
All of the vendors were amazing, and I've had medical problem before I came here, and within an hour of wearing this tensor, my problem was gone. And it was scary because I have 4 children, and they were scared that I'd end up in the hospital or I might not wake up in the morning. So coming here, I knew I had to be here to be healed, and I have.
Each year I make it my business to interview every single vendor that wants to be a part of the great GISICs. These people that come, they're so full of love and vibrancy and spirit. Their technology is off planet. It is world class. There's healing resonant frequencies. There's people laying down. There's people getting healings by laying on mats that are pulsing EMFs. And there's so much more. And it's just so wonderful seeing the people all connect together. And as I walk through, again, the vibrancy, the feeling of love that everybody has is just so, it's so joyous.
All the presenters, every one of them, was new information, and it's just literally changed my whole outlook in so many things.
Because I've been following them for a while, and I can't express the gratitude I have for the work they're doing.
Just the depth of the knowledge that was provided, the evidence that's provided, has been incredible.
Hearing their stories was powerful and a little scary.
They're driven by the need to improve the world, and that's what drives this.
Alex Collier is just a treasure for humanity, for our planet.
He's so humble as a human and an Andromedan, and he is unbelievably humble to the point that he doesn't think anybody wants to hear what he has to say. And of course, that's not true. So I managed to get him out of retirement this year and stood on that stage and introduced Elena Danan.
What we're helping to do is create a paradigm shift that humanity sorely needs. But we, the people, have to get engaged. We have to challenge the system and say, look, enough is enough. This is not about the ETs. This is about us, humanity. It's about creating a Star Trek future for ourselves.
I was most excited to see David Adair, and he did not disappoint.
First 3 minutes walking in the hotel, I saw David Adair.
My favorite speaker is definitely David. I felt like I was in the presence of history.
David Adair, Rocket Man, is a long-term legend. The things that man has given to humanity, like laptops, baby diapers, and to this day is organizing and building spaceports and craft that will be on the moon within minutes or seconds.
David Adair, an incredible genius man. I believe David Adair is the living, real Sheldon Cooper, making rockets in his backyard.
When I gave my presentation yesterday, I know there was a lot of info there that people had never heard before. And I was looking at them and they were all quiet. They were so quiet, I thought, are they okay? Did they leave, you know? And it's just they're standing there with their mouths open. This audience is different than the other conferences. And they ask great questions. And the really large open-end questions.
My highlight was seeing JP.
Seeing JP in the flesh.
JP.
We have had a US Army insider, JP, coming out on stage. History was made. This man has participated to missions off-world and in the inner earth as well.
I'm very, very impressed by the courage of this guy. He saved a lot of person in space, and the mission are awesome. And for the first time, Danny bring JP on the stage with Dr. Michael Sala.
This was the first time I've shared the stage with JP. It really was a delight. I mean, JP is a very extraordinary individual. I mean, his connection with UFOs, with extraterrestrial civilizations is something that I've been aware of since 2008. But as a person, I see how he has grown, how he's evolved.
We don't get to hear the personal stories of people that have experienced being on spaceships in other places, other worlds. That was pretty impressive.
He really is a great communicator, being able to deliver the emotions, the feelings that he experienced in these different missions.
It was a beautiful experience for me, coming out for the first time on stage with Dr. Michael Sala. It was amazing. The sound guy, he was like, okay, you're up to go. So when he puts my entrance, music, I start walking And I feel the beautiful, beautiful energy. It was an amazing love that I felt for everybody. People needs uh, to be there to talk to you, you know. So I really found that really important to connect with the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. I hugged everybody. I spoke like in 3 languages. It was something that for me was unforgettable.
The Skywatch was an incredible time and definitely was a huge confirmation.
I didn't think that was going to happen. I mean, it's a big one. When that happened, when Elena brought, are you serious? It was mind-blowing.
A momentous sort of moment for humanity. And me, myself, I can vouch for what I saw.
All year I've been saying the craft are coming, the space fleet are coming, the UFOs are coming, but they're not unidentified. They're identified spacecraft from the Galactic Federation of Worlds, a military faction off-planet that really care and support planet Earth. Who else on this planet can prove that they are actually connected to the Galactic Federation of Worlds, the Earth Alliance, the White Hats, and the Good Earth military? Who else could call in a fleet of craft over a hotel in restricted airspace, in a no-drone flyover, with 2 airports and NORAD right there, but Elena Danaan?
To me, it's quite emotional because it's a public validation, bringing evidence of my work, who I am. Danny had asked me a few months ago, could Thorhan, my contact in the Galactic Federation of Worlds, because as everyone knows, I'm an extraterrestrial contactee, physically, Danny said, could he bring spaceships over the hotel, the Westin, at that particular day, that particular time? And I asked, he said, yes, I will organize something. And at the precise moment, precise location, on Friday, we had a show of extraterrestrial scout ships flying in formation above the hotel. There were 1,000 people, 1,000 witnesses shouting and being really amazed by this show, and ships scattering, forming back. It was amazing. And we had a TR3B who just flew just over us at low altitude.
And that meant that the Earth Alliance was cooperating, coordinating with the Galactic Federation.
When these craft came, they were moving at very high speeds with no sound, no trails.
And then the roar of the crowd, the emotion as the craft came down, you could feel everyone there just raising their hearts and they couldn't believe it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's absolutely incredible. Definitely recommend it for sure.
The best disclosure conference in the world.
This was the best 3 days of my entire life. I'm still buzzing.
The realization that it is all real.
I feel like we've all been waiting for this for so long.
The energy was amazing. GSEEK was amazing.
There's so much more to the universe than we've ever been told.
And it does make me emotional, but it makes me feel so joyous because as a humanity, we have hope. We are the disclosure.